Hello everybody, my name is Dicker Games and welcome to Reacting to Scary Videos number 1. Today we'll be watching Scary Comp version 82 or volume 82 by Bizarre Bub. I saw this on my recommended and I was like, you know what? I'll make a cool video of reacting to some scary stuff. Really nice and condensed. So let's get into it.
It's late at night when a girl named Pershka records a video in her kitchen. The purpose of the video is to show an ice machine that she recently purchased, as there's something about it that creeps her out. The ice maker, according to her, makes a very strange noise during the late hours of the night. So one night, as the ice machine makes its unusual noise, Pershka heads over to the kitchen to record the sound. But as she records this video, something pretty creepy is caught on camera. What was supposed to be a short, random video turned out to be a terrifying clip that Pershka has recently taken down for unknown reasons. She didn't say why she took down the clip, but it seems that the video itself says it all. Have a look.
Someone in the window. Oh, I saw that.
Like a scene out of a horror movie, Pershka walks into the kitchen and captures for just a split second the figure of a little girl. Even creepier is that whoever this was just disappears as soon as the lights turn on.
I mean, that can be easily faked.
It's for this reason that viewers believe she had taken down the clip, as otherwise it would continue to remind her of this disturbing incident. Whatever was captured has left her extremely unsettled.
I mean, I can do it right now.
Even though this video was taken a few years ago, it is still unknown as to whether or not Pershka had captured something paranormal on camera.
Because I mean, you can add in that zoom.
In the early 2000s, there used to be an abandoned asylum in Massachusetts known as Danvers State Hospital. Before shutting down in 1992,
I don't particularly believe in the supernatural. I think the supernatural is a very cool idea, but as in actually believing in any of it, nah. There's too much stuff that can be faked online and all sorts of other stuff. But I think like the idea of things like tarot, that's kind of cool. I mean, because it's all up to like interpretation. And like other things like that, but I've seen so many like debunks of these videos. I just like them because, like, you know, kind of like immerse yourself, let your guard down.
The asylum had an estimate of 3,000 patients, all of whom were severely mentally ill and poorly treated.
Like me.
Nurses who used to work here recall seeing horrifying things that continue to haunt them to this day. From patients walking around in their own filth due to a lack of basic hygiene, to patients receiving forced lobotomies that would often leave them in a much worse state than before. Employees of the Danvers State Hospital are haunted by these terrible
discrimination,
memories. However,
prejudice,
aside from the past, the asylum is infamous for being extremely creepy. After shutting down in 1992, teens would come here after hearing rumors that the building was haunted. Although this next video wasn't taken by a trespassing teen, it was taken by a curious security guard back in 2000 whose job was to look after the historic building. But little did he know that he would capture something very strange while exploring the basement of the asylum. Take a look.
You know, something I always find funny with these is that, like, you never know if this security guard is out here recording and then he's like, you know what if I want to fuck with somebody, right? And like edits it, or like, let me add in a little bit of a scary thing over here. Oh, I see that right there. Freaky.
It's a bit hard to see at first, but as the night guard pans the camera to a room inside the basement, a shadowy figure can be seen moving slowly inside. The guard doesn't notice the figure until much later after rewatching the footage. Naturally, he was left shaken up after seeing what appears to be a slender-looking silhouette walking further into the room as if trying to hide from him.
It looks
Mind
to be
you,
like
the basement of this building is completely inaccessible to outsiders, so there's no way that a trespasser could have been inside.
Also,
it's no wonder that viewers believe something supernatural was captured. But of course, the question is begged. Just what exactly was caught on camera? Whether ghosts or not,
though?
It remains a mystery as to what was captured.
They can't like touch you, or a homeless person that's at like the worst point in their lives.
The following video was submitted to me by someone who has no idea where the video came from. Its original source is unknown, but despite its mysterious origins, the clip is sufficiently creepy on its own. The video seems to have come from a CCTV camera that was placed in front of a driveway. Everything appears to be normal until you notice the two strangers that are standing outside the owner's home. They come into view as the owner beams them with the car headlights, presumably as an attempt to scare them off.
See, like,
this, however, doesn't work.
people
They're
would
still
be
there
scary.
while eerily
Like,
standing still.
something
It is
that
at
you
this
know
point,
is
though,
concrete
where
and
things
real.
get really creepy.
Like that one story
Watch.
of the dude that found out that there was somebody living in his attic for like 2 years without him knowing. Hey, get off my property. Yeah, those are just two crackheads. Or cultists. Interesting. Again.
In utter disbelief, the property owner sees the two strangers disappear without a trace. Clearly, there had been two individuals standing outside.
Yeah, like you can
but somehow
see
they
the like
vanish
small
as soon as the
after
lights are
image, almost
flashed
as
again.
it's like
Now,
overlaid.
how exactly this happened is something viewers can't seem to explain, and with little info on this clip, the video becomes even more mysterious. If two strangers were seen on camera,
They just want to play some
then
basketball,
how is it
man.
possible that they suddenly disappeared?
Number 5.
In the following video, a man is woken up
Number
after
5.
hearing strange noises inside his apartment. The man lives alone, so he finds it alarming to hear what sounds like an intruder inside his home. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record.
Who? Dude, I know that feeling though, like where you get like really freaked out and you're just like, just, like,
Strangely, the sound of
scared
footsteps can be
solid.
heard coming from above, as though someone is in the attic. Now, the man in this
Hey, I
video
was
is known
just
as
talking
Nick
about an
Long,
attic.
and it wasn't until the next morning that he decided to leave from the safety of his room to investigate the attic space. He treads carefully as to avoid any physical confrontations.
what was that in the back? Looked like something like moved in the back.
As Nick looks around and checks every corner, he sees that no one is there. Not even traces of a person, such as
Yeah, it's
footprints,
a
can be
little,
found anywhere.
Looked like a
This
little
was definitely strange. But Nick doesn't really think much of it, since plenty of other strange
Little
things have happened
alien.
before inside his apartment. Though, it would be a few nights later when the strangest encounter happens. Nick is once again woken up by strange noises from his attic. Only this time, he decides to check it out as it happens. Needless to say,
Dude, it's ripped.
what's captured here is pretty spooky. Watch.
Yes, I've been hearing weird noises and shit. And this door has been like opening and closing.
Oh, hello.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo.
The door to the attic somehow opens on its own as soon as Nick approaches it. Feeling spooked, Nick is completely unsettled by this
I feel
incident.
spooked right now.
It's now apparent that something strange is going on. But as if things couldn't get any more creepy, the following night, Nick is recording his dog when he captures this.
Oh, so you just so happened to be recording your dog,
What
huh?
was that? What was that?
Start barking. Start barking.
Yo.
Sick 'em, boy!
Nick's dog immediately goes on high alert. His dog is sensing something that doesn't appear to be there. It's as though he senses something dangerous.
No, you
With
still
all
on the
that's happened
shoes.
before, Nick believes that something isn't right with his apartment. He believes it might be haunted and thinks that the attic might have something to do with this. Whether ghost or not, he's deeply unsettled by these incidents. Despite living somewhere else now, he can't seem to forget the strange events that have happened there. So then, just what exactly was going on inside Nick's apartment? Like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
I mean, his name's even abandoned New York.
This next video was recorded by a security camera inside an apartment complex. Not much is known about this video, except that it came from this residential building where the little girl and her family reside. The video starts off with footage of the young girl playing by a staircase. Below the stairs is what appears to be a small room. The little girl can be seen staring at something inside the room, but nothing noticeable can be seen on footage. Or at least, that's what the child's parents initially thought. It was only after watching this video multiple times that the parents were left horrified. Something was actually captured inside this room. Take a look.
Right there? Right there? Something moving right there? Oh, right there. Okay. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a monkey. Oh, yo, Kermit.
It now becomes clear as to why
He
the
does look
little
like a
girl
Muppet,
seemed
though.
hesitant to go inside. A disembodied hand can be seen beckoning to the girl. It almost seems to come out of nowhere before disappearing into thin air. Even the cat who later joins the girl seems unsure about going inside. Whatever this might have been was concerning enough to make them reluctant about entering the space. This mysterious footage, like most videos, has yet to be solved. But until then, you be the judge on what was captured inside this room.
I mean, simple compositing. Sorry. That's
On
just
August
how I am.
23rd of 2023, George Cruz and his wife had just finished making...
It's gonna be the one where it's like the guy like takes a selfie of himself and it's like fear, age 21, age 500, emotion, lust, box behind them, emotion, terror.
dinner and were heading towards the living room to eat their meal. The couple sit close to each other while watching their favorite TV program. As minutes pass, it appears that nothing strange is happening in this footage. But fast forward to just a few more seconds, and something happens that scares the living daylights out of the couple. Prior to this incident, George and his wife had been experiencing strange occurrences inside their house. Before having to document any of these occurrences, they would often wake up in the dead of night and hear faint whispering coming from somewhere inside the house. But creepiest of all is when the couple would see household items move on their own. Over time, the activity has become so intense that the couple has asked for help from those who specialize in the paranormal. It was recommended that they set up cameras around their home to capture evidence of the
You are not welcome on this mortal coil, and if you try anything or harm onto my being, I will throw these fucking hands.
Paranormal activity.
If you kill me, guess what that means?
Accordingly.
We're on an even playing field now.
Told to get rid of a certain item inside their house. George and his wife own an old rocking chair, and apparently this chair is the source behind all the activity.
I like it. The 666
So the couple does
one,
exactly that by selling it. And surprisingly, a buyer has taken an interest in purchasing the chair. The couple holds on to the chair until the buyer comes over to pick it up sometime next week. But in the meantime, something very strange is captured on their cameras. No one is home when this is captured.
Oh my god, look at the fan in the background. It's moving on its own. I'm sorry. I'm such like a... Wow. Turns everything red. That is kind of cool, though, the motion-activated cameras. Now slam the door in the back. like picking up the little
Eerily,
box
the chair
of like
begins
someone
to
being
walk
there.
back and
It
forth
also is really
before
funny
somehow
because
other objects inside the house move on their
I'm
own.
just imagining like either a
Although
really
terrified by
big
what was
ghost
captured,
playing around
the
like
couple
with,
is glad
like
they
its
had caught
hands,
this.
or
They can now show this
it's just
video
somebody
to
like
those who doubted their
multitasking like
claims.
that one thing
However,
of SpongeBob
this wouldn't be the only
doing
footage
all the
they'd be
things all at
showing,
once.
because as of recent, more activity has been caught on camera. Not long after this video, the following incident was captured. Take a look.
Boo, bitch! Yoink! That is weird because it doesn't pick up. It doesn't like have the box around it like it always does when it
Now,
captures
moments
like an
before
object.
an object falls down, the camera
almost
pans
like
over to the shelf as though sensing
Somebody was like
movement in that
controlling
area.
it
What's
remotely.
weird about this, though, is that it sensed it before the DVD case had fallen on its own. Now, one could say that the camera picked up movement from the TV, but if that were so, then the camera would have already moved earlier, given that there were things moving on the screen way before the camera had moved. It seems like this was a random occurrence, unless it was sensing something else. The couple continued to document these strange occurrences in the hopes that someone could explain what's happening.
It does seem
Ultimately,
like somebody
their goal is to
moved
stop
the
the
camera because like
activity.
every time
But
something
until
moved,
then,
it was
it seems they'll continue to
detected
share
by
more footage of this
see,
unusual
the
situation.
green box. When I do reactions, I like to like talk
In the
instead
following
of just
video,
watch.
a man is alone at home when he realizes that the lights in his basement won't turn on. Feeling a bit scared, he walks down into the cellar with caution. According to him, it's not the darkness that scares him, but the basement itself. From time to time, noises such as footsteps or the sound of
Shit.
someone walking back and forth can be heard coming from inside.
Basements are freaky, man.
This often happens when no one else
the
is at
basement that I
home.
have is
Now, the man had
Ain't
had
no
this
joke.
experience previously, but it was at his job. He works as a grave digger, and oftentimes, after placing a coffin inside a freshly dug grave, he would feel as though someone else was there with him. Although unable to explain this unusual sensation, it would be the following incident that leaves him extremely baffled. The man checks the
was his
basement to
camera
see why
like
the
that?
lights aren't turning on, but he checks carefully because, as he states, he just heard the sound of footsteps
like
walking
he's
about
like he's
as though
following
someone is
rules
down
of
there.
thirds with the camera.
Be sure to pay close
where it's
attention,
just so
as what was
slightly out of
captured wasn't
frame to allow
noticed until
everything
looking
in the back.
closely. This is what was caught.
I don't want
At
to
the
get jump
moment,
scared.
in the basement, and I swear I keep hearing someone walk. I don't know exactly what it
Oh, I
is,
saw that.
but it's kind of creepy. Laundry room still has power, so that's good. But the rest of the basement power is completely out, which is very strange. I'm not sure what that noise was, but I don't know. I'm home alone right now, so
He's panning to the
We'll
dark
see, I
room
guess.
on purpose. He's like,
look out back.
I wonder what's back behind the curtain.
No, nothing back there.
I
I
wonder
don't
what's
know.
behind me.
There's been a lot of strange things happening.
It's right
Now, it
behind
happens
me.
real fast, but in case you missed
Isn't it?
if you look closely as the man pans the camera to the bathroom, you can see what appears to be a strange, shadow-like figure standing completely still inside a bathtub. It doesn't appear to be moving at all, as if who, or whatever this was,
Hey
had been
Greg,
entirely
can you go
stiff.
stand in the corner for
Even
me, please?
creepier is that when the man returns to the bathroom, the figure is no longer there.
Hey Greg,
Given
go
its strange
stand in the
appearance
corner
and
for me,
sudden
and then as
disappearance,
soon
the
as
man
you hear me
thinks that
walk
something
away,
supernatural was captured.
book it the fuck
But
upstairs.
as always, I'll leave it to you to come up with your own conclusions. Could it be that someone had broken in and quickly hid away from the man? Or might this be something completely different?
Yeah, just
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
no 444.
That
really?
being said, let's
Like a
get back to the
444?
video.
A biggie bag, a 444.
This next video was taken inside an old restaurant that is currently being renovated. The person recording this doesn't say where exactly this footage was taken, and for good reason. Aside from privacy, this place isn't safe to be in. It's not just the construction that makes it unsafe, but rather something else. For just an idea of why that is, the owners of the restaurant are deeply afraid of the strange things that have happened here. Now, the person recording this is someone who I featured in a previous video. They too have been experiencing strange happenings and believe that it won't stop unless they move out from home. Given their experience with this unusual phenomenon, they were invited to see this restaurant before it's completely demolished. Although expecting to see something unusual, nothing happens. That is, until much later when they head over to the back of the restaurant. What happens then is terrifying to say the least.
Little girl.
This is what they caught.
Little kid, I don't know.
I will not go down her
A little bit of freaky
Oh,
deaky.
it's cold right here. It's the other way. Hello? I'm not going up there. Definitely not going back there. Oh wow.
This does reek of like a dude being like, oh, I wonder what's right
What
there.
was that?
Oh, I wonder what's over here. And then like specifically panning to one thing or another. Like specifically putting focus on it.
No. I don't think it's happy we're here.
You catch it for like a moment. I do feel that has to be like somebody's kid over here. Like moving back. Cause like that little pan from the median
Oh, holy. Dude, there's.
is perfect.
Initially, a strange
It's
shadow
perfect
can be seen
to like
peeking
have a
from a
cut
corner.
right there.
The
That
man,
is
whose name is Win, doesn't notice it until much later
That
after
is
feeling a sudden drop in
rule
temperature.
one of
The
like
room suddenly
of
becomes cold
camera
when
work.
out of nowhere, the small figure is seen by Win. Upon seeing this, he quickly hides away as if frightened by whatever this was. But as if things couldn't get any creepier, the mysterious shadow disappears. Feeling extremely unsettled, Win walks out as fast as possible and ends the video there. If the reason for demolishing the restaurant is to get rid of whatever this was, then maybe it's best to completely relocate from this
fucking
place.
kid. Like
But
some
until further
spirit
info
of a
is given
kid
to clarify
is
this
like,
incident,
I love this
it
place.
seems that we
I
won't know
love
for
this
sure as to
place.
who or even what was
Oh,
inside this
man.
restaurant.
Oh man.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
All right, that was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. That was really fun. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see me like react to more of these, because I like doing reaction videos. Sure, I know easy content, but I like talking. I love talking about stuff, and I'm watching, like stopping, pausing, you know, thinking out instead of, you know, sitting there and allowing something just to play or leaving the room so it's just the thing playing. I actually enjoy having conversation about stuff like this. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like down below and go to support these guys. Bad Bub at Twitter, and obviously I'll link everything down in the description if you want to go watch this video for yourself or any of their other videos. So thank you all for watching, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe, and you won't be notified of every single time that I upload in the future. Hit the bell to be notified. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.